When Lehi and Sarai were traveling south, they passed the mines of Timna. In time, Nephi and other members of their party would have passed this spot no fewer than 5 times.
The mines here at Timna are among the oldest in the world. We know that the Egyptians operated these mines, the famous pharaohs, Ramses, Seti, Merneptah, and others. These mines were operated by the Kingdom of Israel, hence the reference to King Solomon's mines.
Those mines had been operating for probably at least 1,000 years, maybe more, before Lehi's time.
The mines of Timna are very, very important. They indicate that the metallurgical activity, metalworking, was a big deal in ancient Israel, had been for a long time.
Undoubtedly, these mines and smelting operations were in full bloom at the time Nephi traveled through this valley. He may very well have stopped here on his travels between the Red Sea and Jerusalem, a journey he made 5 times.
Nephi, living in Jerusalem, would have been aware of the different quarters of the city where the craftsmen were, and he may very likely have been apprenticed in metallurgy.
It may have been that Nephi was able to study, learn, and work ore, maybe as his assignment within the family. This allowed him, of course, to make metal plates and to write on them.
He says, I made the plates that I'm writing on. Therefore, we know he was a metallurgist of some ability.
There can be no doubt that Nephi was an appreciator of fine metal work. That was the first thing he noticed about the Liahona, was its fine craftsmanship.
He takes the time to tell us what the sword of Laban looked like, so he was impressed with beautiful metalwork.
And in the midst of slaying Laban, he took the time to, admire Laban's sword.
When he gets to the New World, he sets up making swords, and they're using the sword of Laban as their model.
If they did have metallurgical connections, that might have dictated the direction they went. It would be a known route. It would be a place they knew about. If you do metalwork, then you probably know the mines of Timna at that period.
There's no way I think you can avoid the notion that Nephi had an interest in, a talent for, and worked metal.